One Piece has some insane battles coming in the final saga, but among all of them, these 5 fights stand above the rest. And trust me, number 1 has been built up for over 1,000 chapters. So let's start with number 5. Sabo vs Akainu. The man who inherited Ace's fruit versus the man who killed Ace. If this fight happens, it will be one of the most emotional battles in One Piece history. But here is the question. Should Sabo be the one to fight Akainu? Or should that fight belong to Luffy? Comment down below before we continue. Now the number 4 is Dragon versus the world government. For more than 2 decades, Monkey D. Dragon has remained one of the biggest mysteries in One Piece. He is called the world's worst criminal. He is the leader of Revolutionary Army, father of Luffy. Yet, we have barely seen him engage in any kind of battle. When Dragon finally enters the war, the entire world could shake. But here's the real question. Will Dragon actually live up to the hype? Or after decades of waiting, will his fans be disappointed? Number 3 is Luffy vs Blackbeard, the greatest fight of the pirates in the history of One Piece. 2 WLFDs, 2 future legends, and only 1 king of the pirates. Ever since Marineford, fans have been waiting for this clash. Heck, ditch Marineford. Ever since Jaya, fans have been waiting for this clash. Freedom versus darkness, dreams versus ambition. And when these two finally meet, the winner could claim the throne of the seas. Now, before we head to number 2, the first one is something that has been built up even more than Blackbeard versus Luffy. So stay tuned for that. Now, in number 2, it's Shanks versus Blackbeard. Shanks has always treated Blackbeard differently. Even before the world knew who Blackbeard was, Shanks knew how dangerous truly Teach was. The scar on his face proves it. Many fans believe that Blackbeard's rise requires the death of a legend because his feats have been lackluster, and that legend could be Shanks. But here's the question. Will Oda actually kill Shanks, or will he use his curse technique and somehow keep everyone alive again? And finally, the most awaited battle of One Piece, it is possibly the greatest rematch in all of anime, Zoro vs Mihawk. Over 1,000 chapters ago, a young swordsman made a promise to become the world's strongest swordsman. Ever since then, every step Zoro has taken has led to this moment. No ancient weapons, no world-ending stakes, no crazy devil fruits, just a student challenging the man he swore to surpass. And honestly, I don't think any fight in One Piece has more build-up than this one. But now I have one final question for you. Do you think that the final war of the One Piece will live up to its hype? Also, if I have missed some fights, comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you everyone, that's all.